Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it is your first time here, you are most welcome. This is Sarah's Lifestyle, and today you'll be watching us live from Tororo. You'll be wondering where is Tororo? Tororo is in Uganda. It's a district in Uganda, in the eastern part of Uganda, and that is where I'm born. And we are Luo or Japatola by tribe. So today we're basically back in the village, and as usual we're doing the routine the way people do it out here. So this is us at the well where we get water and we watch. So it's much easier. Instead of carrying jerrycans and gallons of water to take home, it's easier for you to just bring the clothes to the well and watch. But guys, we have been starving like forever. And these guys have just brought us breakfast. So I just bring water, bring it near here, and then we have breakfast. So as you can see, the grass is the hanging line. And guys, on this particular day, the sun was scorching hot, like hot. These guys brought us one of not my favorite breakfast, and that is porridge. Not in a bad way. I love porridge, but it's not my favorite thing. I love Timo. So they brought us porridge, and the previous day, as you saw in the previous video, we were celebrating my dad's birthday. So they brought us with some cake, and that's what we are having. And guys, I'm just not feeling the porridge. And I think they did not bring with the spoon to eat with the porridge. So you basically have to struggle, and the porridge was so thick and in the cup without no spoon. It was a tug of war to eat it. But anyway, that's what is there. We'll go along with it. Guys, just tell me how, or if you're within Africa, how do you people normally do your laundry when you're in the village? Because here, like, this is the basic routine that I've known for years. Many people, whenever we're in the village, prefer to bring the clothes out to the well and just wash the clothes and dry them. From there, you wash, hanging them on the grass. And the one thing that you just have to be conscious before removing your clothes, make sure you shake them so well, because sometimes you could find not really, there's small caterpillars that are always on green grass, but that is a very rare case that can go on the clothes. But still, just to be conscious when we're getting the clothes, we make sure we give them a nice shake before folding our clothes and taking them home. But when we get home, we still hang them on the hanging line for like some few hours, and then before we take them in. But yeah, right here where we seated before us, there's my uncle that has really amused me with his way of washing. So our place is very rocky, and even as you can see, if you've been watching my videos, you must have seen how our well is. It's like a cave well. The water comes down from the cave inside, and then there's a small thing like a basin where we fish the water. So this guy has came to do the laundry right here, but like basically with no basin or anything. He just brought a jerrycan, like 5-liter jerrycan, and we were all looking with the girls like, where is he going to wash? What he did was so amazing. He got the stone, cleaned around the stone where he was going to sit in the rock, and then just put the clothes down. I think I've seen that in some of the Korean soaps, but I'd never seen it here. And then just poured the water on the clothes while they're on the rock, and started like cleaning them from the rock with no basin. I just found it like, okay, I don't know. It's a kind of a surviving way. I don't know how to put it together, but yeah, I just found it like, I was so amazed like how he was going. Well, first we were wondering how he's going to do it, but then he was busy and he washed his clothes and they were done, and we like, wow. So We are basically eating the porridge. The porridge is porridging us. These girls don't joke. Here in our boarding schools or most schools, the only thing that they give for breakfast it's normal porridge. So these guys are used. But for me, it's been years ever since I left school. I'm not a porridge person. Even as long as I can remember when I was at school, I used not to love porridge as such. I just eat the day I'm really starving, but I'm not a porridge person, especially when it comes to the maize flour porridge. I love the millet porridge rather when I put in, if I add in tamarind or with some bit of lemon. Not really. Most people love porridge with milk, but I don't like porridge with milk. So to me, this was not breakfast, but still, I was starving. I had to go. If you can see, I'm dipping like basically the cake inside the porridge and eating up the cake. Basically, I was soaking the cake in the porridge. Oh my God, guys!
We're almost done, and
Let's get to our laundry. Oh, look, guys! See, we've been watching and watching, so we're done with breakfast. Jennifer, it was Jennifer's turn to be watching, and she's twitching. Like she was seated for a long time and I've been watching. Now it's her turn to start watching, and he was like, really, you guys are not going to help me? I was like, yes, I'm not helping, but then I said I would help. So the guy was just right behind us. If you see some clothes on the rock, that's where he was seated, and that's my dad's cousin. Guys, Jennifer, that like sometimes they do something very hilarious. They'll even bring like a jean pant that they've wore once, and then they bring it. And I was telling her I'm not washing those jeans because they were not even dirty, but she just keeps on like each time she wears a jean she brings. And this particular day, oh my God, she was like, I'm just gonna wash anyway on pajamas. So it was by this time you see it was around 12 midday, and Jennifer had not removed her pajamas. She decided to come to the well on pajamas, and funny thing, like it's very normal you could meet someone in our village, like someone moving on pajamas like it's a normal clothes. So no one really even minded. I didn't hear anyone say something that, oh, maybe she's wearing pajama. Everyone was looking at her like she's wearing normal clothes, apart from me who was feeling super embarrassed over her wearing the pajamas. She was just so carefree. So this is basically our routine here out in the village. And guys, let's hurry up with watching. We need to be fast. I'm now getting tired.
Nedaba ebitabo byali bingi amalayika nga bakusinza ekitabo kyawulamu kyali kyanjawulo ewe yawandiika abalonde kabakkiriza nifuba nnyo nze ndibeera mmwe wakitiibwa Yesu wakitiibwa muwonya haleluya
Oma
Gatendo. Wow, so holy, so holy. Wow, so holy, so holy. All the time you are.
Wow, so holy,
So holy,
so holy,
so holy.
so holy. Wow, so
Naona kakaimba sikolangako mu
so
praise.
holy all the time.
You are so mighty, so mighty, so mighty. Airi ni jako. So much. That's why I pray. You just choose.
time to go home. Jennifer is in front. Everyone is done washing. And we are walking back home. And now it's time for home. See you guys home. Here, as you can see, the girls are having fun. They keep on arguing, skipping rope. And yeah, that's basically like no more watching TV or anything as such in the village. It's to get together and play teamwork. And that is, I think, the lesson that I've learned this time. We're back, we've relaxed, we've eaten lunch. So the kids are just basically playing. And now it's time to set dinner because, it gets quite very dark earlier in the village. So we are trying to prepare dinner earlier so that by 7 the food is ready for people to eat dinner. So here, this is my aunt. And we're basically today preparing beef, smoked beef in the cooking pot. I mean the African pot, like made out of clay, a small pot that we cook in, as you're going to see. So this is me busy up and down because it's basically me cooking the dinner. So I'm up and down. I'll first try and put water for tea because we love to take tea in the evening. Here it's quite hot during the day, but in the evening now there's the cold breeze. So we always love to take tea in the evening, and that's what I'm cooking. There isn't any big kettle that we have in the village, so we just use the saucepans and we get another saucepan and cover with. Guys, the issue with cooking with firewood, as you can see in the background, our firewood was so done. And after here, Roger was telling us that we basically have to go search for firewood, and it's far. It is like on the other side of the village that connects my grandfather's land to the other side of the village where our eldest uncle stays. He's the only person that has lots of trees. So here basically we love to eat the smoked meat. So Aunt was cutting, and me and Irene, we could not just leave aside. Everyone wants to at least get a piece of the smoked meat and eat. And Dad is there chatting with her mom. Yeah, the sister to her mom, and they're busy chatting there, waiting for tea. And this is me just making sure the fire is burning on the tea, and people want to take tea. It's getting really quite cold, but guys, we might end up wanting to go to get firewood because firewood is so done here. So this is me basically chit-chatting with Auntie, and guys, I want to eat this beef. So this is me. I come closer and Irene is like, have a piece, Auntie, have a piece. She was already having, so I started eating the beef even before. So we were busy eating beef slowly by slowly because it is like already smoked, and I'm helping Aunt all the beef as we are cutting. This is like the best way we do cut here. Like, it's not like the way we do it back in Kampala in the city whereby you use the shopping board. Here you need help. And before we're here, as you can see in the background, we're having guests. Visitors are coming. So yeah, I think making tea was a good deal after all. Yeah, so we'll be making tea. And here, if you just don't know, in Uganda and in most cultures, is a sign of respect to kneel and greet elders. So anyone bigger than you, you must kneel and greet. you must just kneel. So it's like our tradition. So you see the small pot, that's where we're going to cook the beef. And it's just like raising, it's clean, but now it's time to put the beef inside and make sure that everything goes in. And yeah, and that's me bringing water that we're going to cook with and clean with it the beef again, just rewash it before putting inside the pot. So that's basically how our day went. As you can see here, that's the firewood burning, and as I told you, you see our water. It's quite very clear, very clean, but it's the white water. No matter what the challenging part, and my aunt doesn't even want, is that when you cook the tea will never turn to really that dark tea the way we want it, because the water is like super white. So as you can see, guys, the village life isn't that hard for me. I'm catching up, definitely trying to catch up with our cultures, and the kids have really learned. So this is the pot, and these are the smoked meat. As you can see, we love to eat. Even my dad really personally doesn't eat meat that is not smoked, like fresh beef. We prefer to smoke it, and yeah, that way there's a whole kind of different taste. And here, that is Irene mixing tamarind. This girl loves drinking tamarind, and I also do love drinking tamarind. And that's my auntie thinking, whenever they see me with the phone recording something, they think I'm sending to hubby. But yeah, I would like, she was like, are you showing your husband how we cook? And the pot, does he know the pot? And I was like, I don't know if he knows the pot. Whenever I see people saying cooking pot, they think it's some kind of saucepan. But yeah, the kids are out in the road playing, those of Austin, and Andy's like, I should show you people her daughter who's named after her. And here, yeah, this is my cousin, sister, she's of course Susan, my aunt's daughter. So, and Honey here has seen that I'm recording, so all of them have run back to come and see what I'm recording. This is very basic of them. Each time I'm whatever recording, that they all want to be seen. Like, auntie, I also want to be seen in your videos. Say okay, that's okay if you want to. Yeah. So yeah, that's basically we're just cooking the food. But guys, if you've watched till this far, I kindly request you to hit on that notification bell. Kindly consider subscribing to my YouTube channel here, and I love you very, very much. I love you like guys so much, and I really appreciate all your support that you show. Thank you very much. Here basically, when like there's a way we are divided work at home, if you're cooking dinner, then most of the time I have to even be cleaning the utensils. And this is basically how we do wash plates here. Like with no sink, we basically, this is me scrubbing. And most of the time when you're cooking on the cooking stone with firewood, the most basic part is that you try to make sure your inner saucepans are clean, and then the outside we usually don't really scrub, because even if you scrub anyway, you'll just end up getting the dirt on it. So we just end up like these ones that you see black outside, we don't clean outside, so it's easier to cook with the smoke and deal with the smoke. So, and it's kind of a way that also people use like to help protect their saucepan stay for long, especially when you're cooking on firewood. Like there's a way the smoke makes a thick surface outside it, and you just find that your saucepan is a lot more heavier and stronger than the new saucepan that he would bring. So here I was basically winding up, cleaning the saucepans. I'd already cleaned up the plates and everything. And guys, I'm telling you, cleaning these plates was just a lot of pile. Like, the family was quite very huge. So to do the cleaning was like a big pile of work for me sometime. I was like finding it hard. So here, as you can see, our porridge, our tea is boiling and the pot is right here, set ready to put it on fire. The guys are back from fire, getting fetching firewood. Welcome back, oh. Liam, welcome back. You put also your firewood here. Come and put here. There. Down there. Oh, thank you. Put it down. Oh, thank you, Leo. Kasasiro chiyo yo na kumo muliro. Mama, thank you, Baba. Well done. Do you see Aningiton Zumalibu? Jennifer is here touring our garden of rice. We are rich, Banai. You will see all these are gardens of rice. We are from there back home, Adamabati. Now we are here in the fields of rice. We are going and Mr. Chairman is leaving us.
Where are you going?
Now guys, you remember I told you earlier that Roger wanted to take us to go and get firewood. It's a whole journey and this is where we had to pass. So we pass in the rice fields, and if you ever been to a rice garden, they're like, in each garden they make like a deep pit where they plant, and then they leave like kind of terracing. They leave like there's a small piece of soil or land that they leave in between to separate the gardens or to help prevent the water from flowing from each room of the rice or bed of the rice. So that's where you have to pass. And guys, it was super slippery because here we do plant rice in the clay area, so clay can be so slippery. As you can see, there's water, so we just have to pass like on a thin place. If you don't know, the next thing you're inside the rice. And one thing with the rice is so inchy. So Bridget really came back with a lot of complaints because her body was inching, and Roger and Mom were telling us, you guys should put on skirts, don't put on pants. And me and Jennifer, we were like, guys, is this really why you were telling us to come on skirts? Because we would end up being crying the same way like you guys. So this is me, Jennifer, and Mom behind. We have finally left the rice fields and we are still moving. And here we are, finally. This is my uncle's home. Inside there, that's the house. But yeah, here we have already started our firewood hunt. But this, if I can remember, was specifically the next day, not the same day with the day I caught the video while cooking that you've just watched now. So here we have come, and they told us basically you have to get the panga and start trying to get the dry firewood. And everyone, you have to get your own bunch and make sure you have enough firewood to take back home. So this is me and mom. There's this tree that I've been trimming, so it has firewood down here that is dry, and we're basically trying to cut and make sure we have enough firewood to take home. And that's the business here. Shop. Guys, on this day, Roger pissed me off. He tried to make me carry the heaviest firewood, and we were so lucky that our uncle gave us even some maize to take home. So everyone had a bunch of firewood with maize to take home, fresh maize to take home and cook or roast to eat.
He did not carry the
So this is us going, and this is me.
Oh my God.
I was complaining the entire road. Guys, I'm tired. The guys, I'm what? But
yeah, man.
Yeah, we have to go. It was getting late and it was going to turn dark. In the village, I don't know what happened.
We are finally out of the rice plantation. Roger has helped us. This guy, give him a round of praise. Pop. Bridget has bathed with the rice water at the rice plantation 4 times. Me once. Jennifer has not bathed at all. Jennifer has not bathed. She has refused the bathing.
Whoever remains.
No balance. Babaze kukyala mututise enkuza mu. Mama Sarah.
Hey, and this was the next morning. Super early in the morning, they decided that we should get to the garden. Guys, life in the village after Christmas wasn't for the weak. It was for the strong people. As you can see, Leo and his friend Huntington, they were busy digging pits instead of digging. Those guys were unserious. And this is me. Here we needed to plow with the cattle, so we need to cut down the maize plants that had already finished to harvest and pile them one side, get rid of them. And look at what these guys were doing. This is what I'm telling you. You see, one is even falling into the pit that they dug. They keep digging deep pits and then they fall on their own pits. So here we are basically piling these maize plants here because we want to set them on fire. And as you can see, Maureen and other people are having the hose. That is Mercy trying. Mercy, oh my God. Mercy, it was her first time digging and she doesn't even know how to hold the hoe. Even cutting this down, like just cutting them, digging up these roots, the maize, was trouble for Mercy. Irene is one person that I know that wants to do work. Either you sympathize with her or anything. This girl doesn't want anyone's sympathy. They keep on saying, "May stop, I mean, that is too heavy." She's like, "I can do it, I can work, I can do this." So we were busy, everyone was busy, trying to make sure that we plant out some food and stop buying food all the time. So next year, we know we shall definitely not be buying food after planting a whole 4 hectares of land of food. That's what we did in January. So I didn't catch the plowing bit of this floods, but yeah, we plowed it. We left the village when it's plowed, and yeah, everything was done. So after the garden, like here, there's no sitting. After Christmas, these guys didn't want us to rest because they were counting down days that you guys are about to run away back to Kampala. So mom was like, here kids take their peanuts to school. They would like to make peanut butter. So she was like, you have to unshell the granuts. And Mercy, who doesn't know how to unshell, she had to clean the utensils for the evening. And that's basically what she's doing. Liam over there is busy digging pits everywhere. I don't know. This guy loved to play with sand like everywhere. Everything was all about play. And Mercy is here. She was busy, very hard working, but she just didn't know how to unshell the peanut. So we decided to let her do what she can. So the other people here, Dad is seated down with the sister and the brother, just chit-chatting, and while the grandkids are here seated and shelling the peanuts. What for us we really call here usually that granuts. If you really want to get the peanuts here, you better look for ground nuts. If you say peanuts, it will take forever even for most kids that go to school to even understand what you're saying. So here, just say peanuts or I want granuts, and everyone will get to know. So here, Haley was being so moody. This is my baby brother, and he was being so super moody, and he had learned this issue. Kai me. All the time he wants to be carried. And this is his car that he was driving. This is the best story that Ellie really loves, and he can fight over it with everyone. So yeah, this is basically us seated trying to, like a family thing, evening and chilling. I want to say thank you so much for watching the video from the beginning up to here. God bless you so much. Kindly don't forget to subscribe if you're new here, and if you're all subscribed, I want to say thank you so much. God bless you. Don't forget to watch our next video. Love you.